Hi everybody, this is Dan Stolebarger. Welcome to this week's KFIR Middle East Update, the week of December 22nd. Merry Christmas, everyone. Let me encourage you right away to go to our website at holygroundexplorations.com. We got a ton of materials this week, and this is just a preview of what you'll find there as a PDF PowerPoint with pictures and kind of the complete articles. So this just in. The question is anti-Semitism alive and sick? I would say alive and well, but my wife corrected me. It's really sick. Is it alive and sick today? Well, you determine. The UN just voted 128 in favor, 9 opposed, and 35 abstaining in regards to Trump's recognition of Jerusalem as the capital of Israel. 128 in favor of denying that, opposed. Unbelievable. That's what we're facing today. Well, kind of our headlines is going to talk a lot about this particular vote and what Nikki Haley has been doing. Kind of an FYI, the Palestinians have decided not to meet with Kushner or Greenblatt or any other U.S. officials regarding any future peace plans. No big surprise there. Nazareth's Muslim mayor has, last week, he canceled Christmas, but in light of the economy, it's interesting, he's backtracked it, and he's now allowing Christmas celebrations. You can read a lot of the different articles or just kind of news splashes we have on headlines. Here's what we've got in terms of articles. An article on the UN vote in Jerusalem. Again, the one in particular where the U.S. Security Council was denied by Nikki Haley's veto. I found it interesting that on Hanukkah, that Israeli Prime Minister, immediately after seeing Nikki Haley veto that UN Security Council vote, sent her a video comparing Nikki Haley to the Maccabees. I thought that was timely. This whole thing that you've probably heard of is that the U.S. is taking names of those 128 that have opposed. And Trump is basically saying, you know what, we're going to cut back on our foreign aid support to those countries that have opposed us. We don't really care. Well, I guess we'll save a lot of money. The Democrats came out and said, we really can't do that. He'll never pass that in Congress. So again, with Trump, you probably realize by now, you just really never know. There's an article also here from our friends at the Palestinian Media Watch, kind of a poster from Fatah on Nikki Haley. Take that in. And then almost 20 rockets were fired from Gaza into Israel last week. The question is have you heard about it? How come there has been no international outcry? How come the press has been silent? Again, is anti-Semitism alive and sick or well today? You answer that question. The picture you see here is pretty amazing. This is a rocket that was shot from Sderot. It hit a truck. You can see it's right next to the gas tank, but failed to explode. This whole thing is, if the PA is not going to negotiate with, or allow the U.S. to negotiate this two-state solution or whatever, check out the article that says, are you ready for this? Russia is ready to be the mediator in regional peace talks. Surprised? This whole issue that's been taking place with the days of rage and all of that sort of thing. There's an article here that says that Israel's ready. Defense Minister Avigdor Lieberman has said this announcement is way too important. We'll take whatever we have to take, and we will not back down. This announcement should never be rescinded. And then what's going to happen to the Palestinian Authority? Will Mahmoud Abbas continue on? The question's always been, who's waiting in the wings? There's an article here called Days of Rage. You'll meet Muhammad Al-Aloul, who is basically the deputy of Fatah at this point in time. And he's come out to make the statement that says, this conflict cannot be stopped. We have adopted a path of civil disobedience. And then we have Turkey, and Turkey's deciding to move its embassy to East Jerusalem in support of the Palestinians. You can read about that. There was a kidnap attempt foiled. Our friend who used to be with the Temple Institute, Yehuda Glick, who's now a member of Likud, apparently Shin Bet has unraveled an attempt of kidnapping on his life. You can see that. And then the last article we have is, of course, the question, is it safe to go? And the Israeli Tourism Ministry just released this, that this year there has been more Christian tourists that have ever visited Israel at any time in its history. And there's been a record of 3.5 million tourists, 500,000 more than the previous record. And next year, it looks to be even more crowded, with it being the 70th birthday or anniversary of the State of Israel. What a great time to go to Israel, and we would ask that you'd pray about joining us. You'll see our quotes for the week, Christmas greeting, as well as some of our upcoming tours. So with that, let me wish you again His Shalom, as well as the merriest of Christmas. God bless you from Holy Ground Exploration.